So this is a hard pill for me to swallow. So I'm going to take my time with this. So Joel has been my favorite from Jump. And I actually, when I saw this episode, I had to go back and watch our very first live, how excited I was about him, how I really thought that he had a great future. And I'm very disappointed, but I've always been consistent that I will eat crow if I need to eat crow. Currently, the crow's being roasted, and I'm ready to eat it because, bruh, he's running wild. he's, he's, look, so let's break it down. So they meet for this date. My man's known to have his muscles out with his shirt unbuttoned down to his waist. Today he's got a V-neck or a round neck, t-shirt with a sweater over it, looking like one of the Backstreet Boys on tour. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, they get to they do the stupid stuff, and she clinging. I nobody care about she clinging because she's not clinging. You just bring it up because you're looking for a way out. But anyway, I digress. So we get to the part where they talk about this communication thing. When they start conversing, did you see his eyes darting like they were dry? Like he was looking for something outside of the camera. He knows he's wrong. Him just kind of saying some of the communication rubbish, he's just doing that for the camera. He doesn't care. I think the lesson here is when someone shows you who they are, believe them. You don't need words or closure. No. The truth is, and I think all the men can second this, when a man wants you, when he needs to get to you, even if you're in jail, he will find you. How did he fall off the whole cliff for 3 hours? There was an arrangement made. If he was into it, he would have gotten back to 3 minutes, 5 minutes before the time, half an hour before the time, tell us this. It's not going to happen, baby. That is baby. He would have told us something. But he didn't. It went into silence and peace and quiet. Why all of a sudden has she become this clingy person? Like, all of a sudden, she's... And what makes it sad is not only does it appear that V is not clocking this and writing him off, like, Rabba said, but she's still choosing him. He's not choosing her. That's a problem. But you know what? With this stupid show, this happens to us too. We end up choosing guys that are not choosing us. And that's what's going on right now. I'm mad. I'm disappointed because I really had hopes for him, but I can't even be mad because he's doing exactly what he's doing. He's being him. I think when I saw that dumb music video he was doing, I was like, oh, okay. So he's trying to get a music career. Is he planning to self-eliminate sometime soon? This went left. It's so distracting. But the thing is, he's got nothing to offer. I'm disappointed. Joe, I'm disappointed in you. I hope someone tells you, like, what does Lola's disappointment mean? It just means that you had someone who was, come on, we were fanning the flames. I thought you were it. I was going to meet you after the show. But at this point, nothing. I'm going to lose your number, forget you existed. This couple was, I don't remember what season, if it was the first season, Michael and Shay, they were that couple that we were kind of, that was V and Joel for me. It was like, it was so exciting and looked good. And look, it shriveled right before us before the show was even over. This show was a waste of time, but maybe for us, we're just picking lessons from the dumb things that we do. Because we do some of these dumb things ourselves. That's all. So, Joel is clowning at this point. He's just playing, but what can I say? At this point, lots of people say they're surprised. I'm just disappointed. I'll be eating crow later on. So that's all I have to say. Joel knows he's wrong. The little part of him that's human had his eyes darting like he stole something. Like something was wrong with him. Joel's wrong. He knows
Maybe he fell asleep, Lola.
Really, Didi? You, the champion for females. Didi, you want to take away your reputation? We have females in the chat chanting your name. And you talking about maybe he fell asleep, maybe he asked it. Didi, you don't want to put your reputation on this guy. You're going to lose. Like that honey out there in the crowd that looking at you, that might be the one for you, is going to run. Didi, unhitch your little bike and move away from this guy. He's kryptonite. Don't do it, Didi. I'm telling you. You trying to play like, what's it, devil's advocate? It's not working for you, sir. Like ladies loving Didi, but they won't love you anymore. The next live, they will call you names. Don't do it. But that's it. That's all I have to say about Didi. Don't do it. But that's all I have to say about Joel. I'm disappointed, but it is what it is. Moving on. V, you're a strong woman. You'll survive. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I am flying, guys. Hey, dude. I don't know why you're putting yourself in the heat, bro.
I mean, laughter is good for the soul, so I was just trying to get some laughter.
It's calm.
But on a serious note, what he did, Dunisha, was really wrong. I don't support what he did. I mean, you can't go missing for 3 hours. And then even when she mentioned it, when they had that interaction with her ex, he didn't even apologize. So that says that he is losing interest, But thank you, Lola, for the validation. I appreciate it. Bye.
Oh, let's also remember Joel's kids are big. They're like 11, 12 probably. They're not toddlers, so he has all the time in the world. At that age, you're pretty much watching yourself. So there's no reason for him to like be so consumed in watching his kids that he can't text people back.
It might have been at Taekwondo, you know what I mean? They might be in Taekwondo and them thinking.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Did anyone think it was strange or weird or noteworthy that Vernisha and her ex were dressed alike?
I didn't actually clock that.
Nope.
No one clocked that? I was like, y'all are dressed like you're a couple.
Yeah, I did. They had the matching leather jackets.
They had matching leather top to bottom. I was just like,
You know
did y'all
that
go
is.
to the same leather store?
Well,
You know what that is.
he's the president of our fan club, Kenny.
Oh.
That's how he's able to spot them whenever he sees her out.
She's lucky she wasn't dating
You got a
David.
fan club. You got a
to ask
fan
those
club.
questions. See what I'm saying? You have to ask
The
those questions.
president.
That's why you ask certain questions, bro.
Both. I don't know what direction I should be pointing at, but both.
get David.
Exactly it. If she got David, she's like, where Bo's at?
Y'all?
If he had his camera on, it'd be easier to identify.
Okay.
Both. Like, seriously. Like, honestly, when I saw that, I was like, see, they should have put David instead of Joel looking like an extra in the cast video. They should have put David sitting in there because
You'll be asking real questions.
he'd be
How
asking,
long
like,
y'all been intimate for?
when did you shop for those jackets?
Yeah, still.
That comes from that day that you both went to say, listen, let's go and get our matching clothes. That's where that come from.